A few years ago, my life wasn't an aesthetic montage. I came from a good family, I had a good house, I lived in an okay area, but when shit ate the fan, I had to step up as the man of the house. I was stressed about money, overthinking my future, and honestly, when I first started my agency, pretending like I had life together on social media. And behind the scenes, I had real no dictation. And honestly, faking it till I made it helped me a lot looking back on it. I'd say I wanted big things. I talk about building my business, being different, not going out, having freedom, but my actions didn't match my words. And I'd wake up late, I'd scroll way too much on my phone, I'd say I'd start tomorrow, I'd go out with friends, I'd drink, I'd party. And the worst part of this all is I knew I was capable of more, but I kept playing small. And I think the most disappointing thing in life is knowing that you have potential and knowing that you're a smart guy, but it just going to waste. Wasted potential is scary because it really could ruin your life. It's like being dead while you're still alive. That's the thing nobody ever tells you. You can lie to everyone else, but you can't lie to yourself. And at some point, the pain and the guilt catches up. Everyone has that one moment where their life shifts. No motivational bullshit, not a single YouTube, no TikTok, no tweet that you saw. A real life moment where you realize if I keep living like this, I'm screwed. And everyone has that when their life turns around. We call this a turning point. Or I like to call it wake up or you're gonna die point. For me, that moment changed everything. It gave me perspective, and it led me to be the man that I am today. And I want to tell you exactly what happened and what I did next. My moment wasn't some movie scene. There was no dramatic speech or crazy event. I remember I was 17 years old. I had already been working on my business for about a year and a half. I was making some money up and down, fluctuating. I remember checking my bank account and staring and just being fuck. I was tired, not just physically, just mentally. And I have the video on my phone. And I was driving home from the hospital. My dad was just diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. And it was the day of his operation. And I remember I was driving home and I thought, fuck. I really hope God gives me another shot to make this right. And so I can work my ass off and make him proud. Because he was telling me for months, years, Sean, stop doing this. Stop fucking around. You're wasting time. You're a smart kid. Stop. I never listened. And it took that and me being at an ultimate low and praying to God that, something would happen, that I'd be able to flip my life around. And for the first time, it really hit me. No one is coming to save me. My dad is arguably maybe on his deathbed right now. My mom is supporting the family. I'm a shitty son. I'm a terrible older brother. I wanted to change my life. It was on me. It was me versus the world. It was me versus me. And that's what helped. That realization hurt, but it woke me up, and that's what I needed. Looking back, that moment didn't give me my success. It gave me ownership of my own life. And that's the difference. Life doesn't change because you want more content, you save more quotes, you look at more TikTok aesthetic montages, photo dumps, or just feel inspired at 3 in the morning. It changes the moment you decide everything from here on out for the rest of my life is on me. That's the moment you stop negotiating with your potential, you take accountability for your own life, and you stop making excuses for half-effort work. That's the moment your standards go up. Even if your circumstances haven't went up, you know that you are prepared for the life that you deserve and the life that you are working towards. And the crazy part, you don't know it's the moment while you're in it. And that's honestly the best part. It just feels like a random night where you're finally honest with yourself. And 2-3 years down the line, you'll know that that was the night that changed your life. Here's what actually changed. Not in theory, but in real life. I didn't magically wake up successful. I didn't, the next month hit a record month and fucking went off and bought a supercar. No, I started small. I fixed my mornings. I realized that, hey, if I keep waking up at 11 a.m. every single day, I'm not fucking going anywhere. There's no more waking up with no plan. I woke up in the morning, first thing I did, and I needed this. I chugged a fucking 200 milligram energy drink and got my day started. I figured out a morning routine. I picked one thing to focus on, one niche, instead of 100 different businesses, instead of supplying 100 different clients. And you know what? In the short term, that might have screwed me over, cash flow wise, because I wasn't getting in all these other clients, but it helped me in the long term because it gave me what I was good at. I picked a niche, I stuck with it, and I grew my business to just insane standards. I treated my time like money, not something I could just burn. I stopped telling every single person my plans and just started doing it. I used to brag about how much money I used to make. I used to text my boys, be like, yo, up 2K today. No one knows anymore. Business-wise, I started taking my life more seriously as well. I improved my skills. I stopped undercharging because I was young. I stopped, charging people less just because I wanted a sale. I reached out to people even if it felt uncomfortable. I was networking, making connections, not going out, not partying, not drinking. Nothing looked crazy from the outside yet, but inside I was a completely different person. I had morals, standards, and got rid of old habits. I went from I hope something happens to I'm going to make this shit happen. And that's when everything changed. In that moment, I made one decision and one decision only. Not I'm going to be rich, not I'm going to do this overnight. I decided I was done living like a victim. I told myself from now on, everything is my responsibility, and no matter what happens to me, whether it's my fault or not, it is my responsibility to react in an appropriate manner and make life my bitch. My habits, my money, my decisions, my result, everything about my life was my issue. That was the shift. I stopped blaming circumstances. I stopped blaming random shit happening to me, and I took accountability not only for the things that I can control, but for the things that I couldn't control. And the way that I reacted was my decision. And the way I reacted, even if something was out of my control, was me taking accountability for my own actions. If you have watched this video from start to finish and feel that any part of this video has called you out, this might be your moment. Not tomorrow, not next year, right now. Just because your moment is through a YouTube video and my moment was through my dad being diagnosed with cancer, me having to take charge of my family and being at an all-time low, doesn't matter. You can keep refreshing apps, keep scrolling social media, and keep saying, I'm going to start on my business tomorrow. Or you can decide today that you are on a different path, that you're done living on Tesla autopilot. Your story doesn't change when life gets easier. It changes when you get serious. If you're in that place where you know you're meant for more, but you're stuck in the same patterns, same habits, subscribe. I drop weekly videos on how to run your social media marketing agency, weekly vlogs. I'm building my life in real time and sharing stories that I have used throughout my entire life to get to the place where I'm at today. I'm sharing everything that I've learned along the way. And one day, you'll look back at a random night and realize that this YouTube video and this moment was the night and the video that changed your life forever, where you started taking accountability for your own life. My name is Mourey. I hope you guys enjoyed my story. Discord link is down below. We just reopened slots for one-on-one mentorship where we walk you from A through Z on how to run your own social media marketing agency and scale it to get your first few clients and make yourself some serious money. So if you want to take actual control of your life and you are looking into social media marketing, click the link down below, sign up, and welcome to the team. Anyways, if not, if you guys have any questions, please DM me on Instagram. My Instagram is right here. I'll pop it up on the screen. It's at Mourey. And for now, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.